not that it was necessary. But we're going to call to order the April meeting of the Civil Service Merit Board, and also, along with the regular agenda, we have a public hearing agenda, which the rules state that we go to first. And so we're here really to hear comment today on these items. And we've got 5 of them. So, rule amendment to 6, establishment and maintenance of the eligibility list. Some of these are somewhat housekeeping, but they also have some substance to them as well. So is anybody here to speak on this item? I don't know that we need to publicly review them. We can, if anybody would like them. Does anybody need any comment on this? Again, we're not voting today, this is just to hear. Okay, well, if not, that's fine. Rule amendment to the next is the amendment to Rule 7, the penalty for false statements. Okay. Number 3, the Rule 10 changes to Rule 10, supplementation of original referrals. Any comments from anybody on that? Very well. Rule 11, Section 1101 is the extension of probationary period for re-employed uniformed service members. And these things probably rarely come up, but they can't come up. Any comments on that one? And then Rule 15, promotion without competition. Any comments on that rule change? I guess you all had a chance to look at it. Okay, well, if that's the case, we can adjourn the public hearing and move on to today's actual board meeting. And I'll call that to order. Let's go ahead and take the roll. Looks like everybody is here, but just for the record, Jane.
Present.
Okay, Cynthia. Okay, Scott here. And I'm Bill Lyons, and I'm here, so all are accounted for. And the first item is the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting that was held on March 11th. Do I?
Motion.
Second. Very good. Motion to second. Any discussion? Okay. All those in favor of approving the minutes from the March meeting indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Okay. The minutes are approved. And now it's time for our civil service staff report. Ms. Foster.
I want to welcome everybody back this month. We first I want to talk about the Oracle Cloud transition. We went live the end of March. Right now things seem to be going pretty well. Any problems that have come up, we found solutions for, so we're happy about that. The one really good thing about this new system, it's going to make it a lot easier for applicants to apply. They don't have to have an account or a password. They just use their email. So, and it looks really nice, and so we're excited about that. We finished up testing Firefighter Recruit today. We got 302 applications this year. So we're working on getting all those scores entered and hopefully get that sent to the fire department this week. We finished I know I talked about this last time, but we finished our new firefighter PPT, the physical performance test, and I gave you some pictures to look at, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. This first one is like the aerial view. It just kind of shows where the stations are, and they will be doing this out at the Fire Training Center. And then the next page, it shows some of the timed events. They have a 4-flight stair climb that they'll do, and then they will do a 100-foot ladder carry. And then after that, there's a 100-foot victim rescue. And this victim is 125 pounds, and they will have to pull that. And then after that, they have a 100-foot hose drag, and those are the timed events.
That victim looks pretty bad. Okay.
He's fine.
Well, Pray for that.
And then the very last page is the 2 untimed events. And these are events that they just want to make sure the applicants can do. So they'll climb up a ladder and climb back down. And I know this looks scary, but this is their confined space trailer. It's an old rail car that they've built tunnels through. So they put them in there with all the gear on, and they can't see, and then they have to feel their way around. So, and that's what that last one is. But we're really excited to have that finished.
Before we continue, I was remiss in not doing this. We do have Councilman Lloyd here today. We appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
I have a question. What's the height of the ladder climb?
The ladder climb is, I want to say it's 2 stories, 3 stories. I think it's 3 stories. No, they do harness them. So they have somebody up in that top window, and they're the ones controlling the harness. So they do have all the safety equipment.
I know what Stephanie's thinking. I think that this board should probably go through. I'm down.
I'll be Who's
I think you're voting no.
We could have put you in the test group, but let's see. Oh, the next thing I have is we are working with HR on coming up with a status report that we're all going to share. And we're going to track a lot more areas. We're just now getting that set up. So hopefully next month we'll kind of know more what that looks like and have some data. We thought it was a really good time with the new system coming and how we're doing everything different to go ahead and get that started. I also included our budget expenses. Nothing's really changed since last month. And for our grievances and appeals, we've got 1 ongoing grievance and 1 ongoing appeal right now.
Thank you. Now we have the HR report, and Betsy is not here, but Mary Martin is going to report to us. Thank you.
Hi everybody. We've not run Betsy off. She is still here. She is getting to see a city job fair for the first time, so I'm very excited for her. She's in Mississippi today, so thanks for letting me fill in. HR actually did run through the fire PPT. We've had a great time, so if y'all want to do it, it is doable. I think my heart rate came down the next day after doing it, so we'll warn you, but it was a good time. So wanted to first go ahead and mention we've had a few staffing changes in HR that have been really exciting for us. We've had 3 promotions here recently. First off, we have 2 new HR business partners. They're kind of the one-stop shop HR contact for the city. I've got both of them here with me today, Rob and Linda. So we're very excited about that. We've also had an HR data analyst who is going to help with Katrina. She has been really involved in the Oracle project, which Missy just touched on, especially from the HR perspective. Katrina has been our Oracle queen, and we would not be in as good a situation as we are without her, so thank her for that. We wrapped up all the employee trainings for Oracle Cloud right before we went through Go Live. Which I think we touched a little bit on in the last meeting, but we did about 30 trainings for employees across the board. We have a lot of really awesome resources for them that we're continuing to build out. We've been utilizing a software called Scribe, which is basically like a digital record your screen, have AI talk you through an SOP process. So that's been really great. As we continue to update our processes, we can still continue to train folks even if we've already rolled out. Wanted to mention as well, at our last supervisory training that we did, our quarterly supervisory training in March, we had a program entirely dedicated to talking about the learning management system in Oracle Cloud. So thinking about how the city can be a little more strategic moving forward. A lot of departments track things like training, certifications, all of those kind of deals in their own systems or just in an Excel spreadsheet that they've built out over time. And we'd love to really centralize that, help the city spend maybe a little less in keeping one simple system, but also keep less effort across the board in managing all of that. We have our longevity study kickoff meeting next week, so we're super excited about that. Basically what that is for our ongoing longevity study. Our vendor team and the city team working on the project will finally get to meet. We'll kind of touch base on next steps, what the project's going to look like moving forward. So that'll be really the first kickoff for us here with that study. This is now the third year in a row, too, that the city has put on our own career fair. The city career fair is a really great opportunity for departments to showcase currently open positions or highlight just some of the awesome work that their teams do to show kind of some of the jobs they might kind of fill later on. We've been very fortunate the last 2 years that we've done it, too, where civil service has been on site for us, handling on-site applications for any currently open jobs. That's been a hit every time, and we're excited that they're willing to partner with us again here in this third year later this month. Yeah. Wanted to mention as well, kind of what Missy touched on, a lot of the, we've got the spreadsheet work going. We are really focusing on employee engagement and onboarding currently. We've been having regularly scheduled meetings, at least monthly, discussing the employee onboarding experience, what new hire orientation can look like, how we can continue to not only just get folks in the door faster and a little bit more smoothly, but also how we can help them want to stay here once they're here, because their first week, their first month, however long, it's just a little bit more personal, a little bit more detailed and thought out to help set them up for success down the road. So that's something that we've been really excited about, and we'll continue to have some more data coming out soon. Employee engagement survey, I think, as we touched on that at the last meeting, but we are looking forward to rolling that out very soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any unfinished business. So under new business, item 4 is election of the chair. I think I've done this for 3 years, maybe even longer than anybody ever done it. So I'm more than willing to pass the gavel to any of my colleagues. So I just wanted to make that statement and open the floor for nominations. I wouldn't mind nominating our vice chair. So, yeah, she's interested.
Could I nominate you?
Well, we can all nominate each other if you want. I guess, you do. Well, anyway, I'll put your name in nomination. If you absolutely don't want to do it, you can say you don't want to, but hopefully. So, anyway, any other nominations?
Let's nominate Jane.
Okay. You're willing to do it if...
I'll do it.
Gosh, it's kind of
She literally has her hat ready to throw. I do have my hat ready to
All right, well, we have 2 nominees. Are both of y'all any other nominees? Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and have the election. All of those for Stephanie, please. Let's raise hands indicate by raising your hand.
Okay.
Okay. Your time will show. Okay, it seems to me that we can declare the election concluded, and you are now the honorary chair.
Okay.
And you can take this over right now. Now is the election of the vice chair. I guess you need to decide. Which one? Do you have any nominations for vice chair?
I'll nominate Jane.
All right, I second that. Any other nominations? All those, we have one nominee. All those in favor of Jane Roberts being the vice chair, indicate by raising your hand. Okay. I'll leave you the vice chair. Voting for yourself is fine. Okay. Well, those 2 items are concluded. Now, do you want me to get to the rest of the meeting, or you want to move in? Okay. You really don't want to change the middle of the meeting.
Yeah.
Seems like weird.
Yeah, make it effective. Yes. Yeah. Next meeting.
Next meeting, okay. So then we have all these rule amendments, and we just had the public hearing. We can vote on them now. I guess that's sufficient. All those in favor, do we have, I guess let's go through Robert's Rules of Order. Does anybody have a motion for item 6, the rule amendment for Rule 6 that he'd like to. So moved in second. Any discussion? We have a motion to second to approve item 6, which is the rule amendment for Rule 6. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. That one is passed. We'll do the same for the other 4 here. Do we have a motion for item 7? Okay. We have a second. Any discussion? Okay, let's go to the vote. All those in favor of approval of the rule amendments to Rule 7, Section 702, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. That item passes. Item 8, rule amendments to Rule 10. Do we have a motion to approve that? Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor of voting, of approving rule amendment to Rule 10, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, and it passes. Rule 9 is the rule amendment to Rule 11. Do we have a motion on it? Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor of approving item 9, which is the rule amendment to Rule 11, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. And finally, item 10, rule amendment to Rule 15. Do I have a motion on that change? Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, we'll go to the vote. All those in favor of item 10, rule amendments to Rule 15, indicate by saying aye. Aye. Okay, that passes, and that takes us to the end of our agenda, unless there's any other business. Now that's the speed at which you're going to
Okay.
and you're highly motivated. Okay, well, let's declare the meeting of April 8th, the meeting of the Civil Service Merit Board concluded and full adjourned. Thanks, everyone. Excellent.
Who second? Who made the second?
I think you did.
You both voted.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You never know.
Teresa got us. She did. I don't think it was.